May 1978, Shorthand English Senior Grade.
Get ready for the dictation. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Start.
This bill is not a very complicated one, nor is it a big one. Nevertheless, I need hardly point out that it is of great intrinsic importance. Anything dealing with the Constitution or with changes in it is of importance. Anything dealing with fundamental rights incorporated in the Constitution is of even greater importance. Therefore, the government introduced this bill in no spirit of light-heartedness or in haste, but after the most careful thought and scrutiny. I might inform the House that we have been thinking about this matter for several months. We have been consulting people, the governments, and when the occasion offered itself, a number of members of this House. We have referred this bill to various committees and the like, and take such advice from competent legal quarters as we could obtain. We have brought it forward now in the best form that we could give it, because we thought that the amendments mentioned in this bill are not only necessary but also desirable. We also thought that if these changes are not made, not only would great difficulties arise as they have arisen in the past few months, but perhaps some of the very purposes of the Constitution stood in danger of being defeated or delayed. In a sense, the matter had been mentioned rather vaguely and has been before the public for some time. But the precise form in which it appears in this bill was given to it only a few days ago when I presented it to the House. There has been a great variety of criticism. There has been criticism not only in our own country as there should be, but also in some foreign countries where some of our friends or those who were our friends have got into the habit of criticizing whatever we do. If we do something to seek peace, our action is criticized. If we do something else, they say that we are not peaceful. And so, as I said, there has been a good deal of criticism and we welcome it, because in a matter of this kind, the greater the scrutiny, the better it is. May I say that it is with no desire to hurry this bill that I have mentioned an early date for the report of the Select Committee. I do not myself see how a prolongation of the date for a relatively simple bill, however important, enables us to give greater thought to it. With regard to the 3 or 4 articles, such thought and experience as we have can surely be brought to bear on the question within a few days, and even if we were to agree to extend the period from a few days to a few weeks, such an extension is not going to increase the amount of concentrated attention or thought that we might give it. One of the things that has been criticized is that this House, since it was elected on a narrow franchise, is not really representative of the country and of the organized will of the community. Therefore, it is not competent to deal with such amendments. I seem to remember that the very people who have so criticized us also questioned the right of the House which preceded this to represent the people. The same people again criticized the Constituent Assembly, which was elected on a narrow franchise, for daring to draft the Constitution of India. That Constituent Assembly now belongs to history and is no more. We who sit here continue that tradition. Letter from Thiru Thomas, Agent, Life Insurance Corporation of India, to Thiru K. Ramaswamy of Vellore. Dear Sir, I have great pleasure in enclosing herewith a prospectus of the Life Insurance Corporation of India. I feel sure that there is no need for me to remind you of the great importance of insuring your life, and whatever your position in life may be, you will, I know, understand the great advance in our life office of high standing, which is having a reputation behind it, and which moreover offers you the use of the sum assured for long before the amount becomes due. The ambition to leave to one's family at death a sum of money for their benefit is highly laudable. I shall furnish you with more detailed particulars concerning the offer if you are inclined to consider the matter, and shall be very glad if you so desire either to see you personally or to write in regard to any particular point that may occur to you. I would particularly ask that you keep the prospectus and not lay it aside without giving the matter the consideration which its advantageous term call for. I shall be extremely pleased to hear from you from time to time as to the decision taken by you about this, trusting to be favored with your kind enquiries at an early date. Yours faithfully.